Greetings! My name is... You should probably know what my name is because it is down on my YouTube channel, so that's your fault if you don't know it. Today I decided that we will take a look here in my yard and see what critters and creatures may be lurking about right now. Right now it is peak heat for where I am. The sun is shining. It is a Sunday, so vibes might be a bit weird. But come on, let's take a look. How about we start off with the smaller species, such as bugs? Now, I'm not sure exactly what we could find here, but I'm sure we can find the basics. For example, flies. I sure do have a few on my foot. Dirt. I can get past here. Still have not found anything. And did you know what this is? Because I sure hope you do. It's not the usual bird that you'll find flying around. This kind of bird is fat and physically cannot fly. Maybe into a tree, but not into the sky. Our next stop could be to find where this exact feather came from. So I'm gonna go do that. Yes. Bird spotting. Now, you already know I'm looking for a chicken. But I've heard that there's a few pigeons lurking about. They're not the best kind of bird, but sadly we can't get rid of them. For example, this. There's a difference. Look at how disgusting it looks. It's so... ew. That's all good though. I think they're right there right now. Ugh. Here are the imbeciles I've been talking about. As you can see, they're probably going to run away. Well, let's try to not let them do that. Maybe I can catch one. Yikes. Well, the white one will do. Whatever. Here. It's a chicken. This isn't the one I was looking for. The other one seems to not want to be picked up. I wouldn't want to be picked up either. But I got this one. Good enough. They do make eggs, of course. Everybody knows that. But not all of them lay eggs all the time. Can you stop trying to... Well, I think I'll let this one go. It seems to not want to be in my hands too much. Moving on. What's that? Bird. So... It's just so... weird. And I'm back again. Now, I'm gonna go off track and try to take a look at something else. Terrariums. Now, I'm obsessed with nature. Not to the point where I want to live in it, but time to time look at it maybe. Isn't it something? I know I used a chest. It was free, or at least the box was. The moss did die, but I'm sure we can take a better look at it. We're gonna make a transition. Hey, unknown channel here. Just kidding, I'm not gonna rip off Vsauce because that's kind of weird. Now I have heard that this coconut tree is really good at hitting people in the head. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, this video has been a bit random, but that's okay. Moving on. Because I cannot find so many animals in this area, because sadly, I guess this time of day actually is the worst time, and bugs aren't out, so maybe at a later time, we might find something. But for now, how about we take a look at my garden? I have a somewhat large yard, if you haven't seen already. Speaking of the garden, here's the garden. Just forget about this, trying to... God, it's mostly dead right now at the moment. Not that good. And definitely not the ideal garden. But so far, it has still not sustained us. Right here, we have mint. I have no idea what this plant is, but I do know that this plant is the same as this plant. That's okra, I think. Or that one's okra. You probably can't see it anyways. I don't know what that is either, nor that. But I know that my tortoise can eat this, which we'll get to later. And this is dying, but I also don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. That's the butterfly thing. It's a nice garden when it's watered and when it's not blazing hot out. Good thing I'm wearing a hat, huh? Now, I'm gonna go over here. I think I might have spotted him. There he is. At least he stays relatively small. Meet Gumpy. This is my tortoise. I originally wanted to name him Grumpy, but my mother decided that that was not the best idea, and we would keep his name Gumpy instead. This is a Hermann's tortoise. This is the animal I know the most about in my entire yard, excluding the dog and the cat, with the basic knowledge that most people have about them. He only eats green things. Well, not all green things, but most natural things. And they have developed a digestive system so that they can eat weeds and not die. Or it's way slower so that they can absorb. As I was saying, Hermann's tortoises only usually eat greens. They can't eat fruits. A little bit too much will kill them because it's too much sugar. Because their bodies have evolved to digest weeds good and get all the nutrients out of them. So it's super slow. So what he does, he eats weeds, takes a long time for him to crap it out. That's why I never see his poop anywhere. I'm sure it's somewhere and I'm sure I've stepped on it. So they're an interesting thing. It's very interesting. Now I know he loves me very much and I love him too, right? Forget about that. So what I did is I put him back, because now we're going to do something called washing? I don't know what I want to call it. But I'm going to get a hose, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to spray him. And I'll also fill up his water so he doesn't die. I've just been inside most of my life. I'm surprised I'm not super white right now. Anyways, let me go get the hose. There it is. Turn this on. Oh lord. Hi. Stupid pigeons. Oh, stupid. Damn pigeon. Ugh. Damn hose. Anyways, as I was saying, now I have the hose, so I'll just spray it. Now, the problem is that the water is super hot because of the heat. It's a little bit hot. It doesn't burn at all. Once this cools down, for now I will just try to water the surrounding area because I know that plants are less picky about the temperature of their water when they're showering. So, I'm gonna water what I can, try to dodge Gumpy the tortoise. Because if this hits him, he'll get heat stroke most likely. Now that's my opinion. He'll probably be fine. Okay, now I think the water is cool enough for me to touch, therefore he is fine. You can see him squealing and moving and squirming with joy and happiness. 3, 2, 1. Look at how happy he is. I'm just kidding. He's not being tortured though, he's fine. The water's cold. Just as long as I don't blast it too hard. Yeah, there we go, he's fine. Which, it seems that gunk is already built up. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. There we go. Okay, anyways. Why is the plant doing that? I don't think I'm filling up the bowl. This is awkward. Nope. Okay, good. Now I can get out of the cage and we can move on to, hopefully, our last stop. Oh. And now after washing my hands and getting all of my equipment really wet and disgusting, and I sure hope I didn't break any new equipment, which I probably did, I would like to say thank you for coming along with my journey. Now, it was very uneventful and sad. It's perfect. And this is our last stop, which I'm not going to do anything. I talk to the camera and that's it. I don't have an outro yet. Maybe I should do the old 2010s kind of outro. The tripod just moved. Okay, bye.